But we're going to start with the demonstration. So number one is, and I want to show you something about, everybody look up at the screen here. You click on a link in Google Docs, and it says, are you sure you want to go to this link? And part of the point of that exercise is that if somebody shares a document with you and has a link that's titled, See the World's Greatest Porn, but the actual link behind it takes you to their virus malware site, it tells you the exact link you're going to go to. So clicking a link within Google Docs is actually two things for security reasons. So this is top 10 universities with free online courses, some of which we're going to go over today. UC Berkeley actually have 3 different versions, along with some hints for getting the most. Then there's MIT OpenCourseWare. They have an open courseware about fencing, but I didn't think it was very good. Carnegie Mellon's Open Learning Initiative. They have full online courses, a full course online. You as a teacher can sign up for free, have your students sign up for free, and do it that way if you're so inclined.
And no copyright concerns about any of these, or?
If there were copyright concerns, they would either charge for it or they wouldn't make it available to the public. And you know, for some instructors, they put a lot of work into their material, and they don't want just anybody on the planet to get it.
Right.
However, if you're employed by UC Berkeley, for example, that's sort of part of the university's charter is to make their information available, so that's part of the deal. And then OpenLearn, Johns Hopkins Connections. We're just going to go over a few of these, and I'm going to bring up one other one. Yeah, that was a new one on me. And then just a whole link of university video sites.
Is this document that you're looking at on here somewhere?
Right, the way I got here, so this is our shared, this is the shared Google document titled Temp Camp 2011 Online Resources.
Okay.
Which I think
Mine just keeps giving me the tech camp people.
Okay,
What's the name of that?
This one is a different
Online
title.
resources?
Yeah, online resources.
Okay, I'll check it out right now.
As opposed to shared Google Doc. And,
No, you need to share it.
Yeah, let's see.
You're on it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me refresh.
Is this it?
Yeah, so click on that.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. And then click on that.
I don't have it.
So everything.
Because it knows your last name. And I figure you're probably the only troll in the database, so.
Yes.
I can't seem to get out of here.
Okay.
Oh, you just, oh, it's probably, it's a window.
By the by, you guys look up at the screen for a second. You will see this word verification required sometimes when it has some twisted letters that it wants you to plug in. And the reason is, whenever you see something like this, the point of the exercise is for the website owner to know that there's a real live human being entering something here. Because spammers will make robots that, like put up Google Docs and share them, or send you email, or create websites. So everybody sees something like this, the point of the exercise is to make sure that it's a real live human being there instead of some spam bot.
Please add one more person.
Ah,
I'm sorry, but it.
I still don't. Oh, here it is.
Sometimes if you hit, you have to refresh the screen for it to pop up.
Okay.
And then,
oh,
if you can just edit me. Yeah, we're gonna edit you. Edit me.
Version 2.0.
You might be off the point.
I have the hardest time figuring out what the letters are on those things.
I know,
Yeah.
some
Yeah, they're awful, aren't they?
sometimes,
like 3 or 4 times.
yeah, and sometimes the box will have an option to say, show me a different one.
Yeah.
That particular one doesn't, but. Okay, so did most of you find this top 10 list by clicking at the top 10 list?
Yes.
Okay. So that's a really handy bit. I'm going to.
Because you only have
I'm going to start at the bottom here, and I'm going to go to this YouTube video that I happen to think was really, really cool and illustrative. Something that you really can't get out of a textbook or anything else. Well, I should plug in my sound.
Wow.
What are we looking at?
Sound here, but I'm
A
not.
lot of
Well,
DNA
there's a little bit of sound,
replication.
it's not up on your computer.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a cool video.
By cranking out a copy of each strand.
This actually came from the Thelen DNA Learning Center.
Action line from bottom left. The one
Okay.
using the next one is called
And you're familiar with it?
So,
No,
the reason that I
No,
bring
no,
this
it's-
particular one up is that this kind of thing is not something that you can easily see in a textbook or a static web page. And when I saw it, like, whoa, so that's how it works. And all of a sudden, a bunch of stuff, made a lot of sense to me, including this little bit about this. So here's one strand being replicated. Here's this other one where it sprays out a bunch and then goes backwards to replicate it, because this strand has to be replicated backwards. Like, whoa, dude, I had no idea. And this I just did by going to YouTube and saying, DNA replication. So I think for those kind of processes where a visualization of how it actually works is a lot better than a textbook. Let's see what else. Yes.
Is that video on YouTube, is that attributed to the Thelen DNA Learning Center anywhere?
Is it clip from PBS, The Secrets of Life?
And it says show more. So
Just copyright 2003 Educational Broadcasting Corporation, so.
So it's probably from there and then
They probably purchased rights
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Something else I want to show. There's this online organic chemistry textbook. I chose organic chemistry just because it's something that when I was in college, a lot of my friends were like, "Oh, organic chemistry!" Ah! And let's see, JMOL models. So one of the things that's on this and some other chemistry websites is it shows the shapes of models in 3 dimensions that you can sort of spin around and look at. So here's this, and I can spin this molecule around. I can use the space fill model or the stick model, and I can zoom in, and I can zoom out.
That's what it
And so as far as visualization, this kind of thing can really help students with visualization. And what else here? Okay, so now I'm going to go over some other bits fairly quickly here. So here's Carnegie Mellon. This is the one where you have actually courses that you can teach. You can say, oh, I'm going to use this. And let's do a peek in here. I actually haven't gone to this one yet.
Oh, here.
And you notice it has your table of contents on the left side, content on the right side, and so you can click around through different things. And you also notice it's copyright Carnegie Mellon, so they're being careful about that.
I have a question for you.
Yes, Rebecca.
This is an outstanding resource that I would like to share with my doctoral students. How do I do that? Other than downloading it, and then it wouldn't probably have that little
Well,
thing.
here's what you have. Don't download it.
Right.
Look at it online. So you want the Carnegie Mellon one, right?
But I like the whole list that you have, that I'd
Okay.
like to share with them.
You know what she can do? Copy that whole list as a web page in her Moodle site, and then they could click directly to those links from your Moodle
Because
site.
you put this in the Moodle site, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, so there's one other little tidbit. Let's see, let's see, because if
I'll
I
show you
had
that.
shared this with you, oh, I know what I need to do, excuse me.
I assume I could share with one.
Right,
Actually,
so
Carl,
I put as can
I'll
edit
do it
all
right now
these.
so they
So
can see
I
it.
bet that you can go to the document, click the share, well, if you had a browser, of course. Click the share button, and then you can share it with those guys. Ka-ching! How's that? And they'll automatically get an email about it. If you check, don't forget to check the little checkbox.
Hey Carl,
Yeah.
just so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and take this right now and copy it into like a web page in, like, for example, your site, so you can see how it would work.
Right.
I love you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's a,
These links are already connected to the Faculty Tech Camp Moodle site.
Mhm.
Okay.
We already pasted it in.
Thank you.
Is there a
Okay,
way
notice
to-
I didn't do that yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
no problem.
so here's MIT OpenCourseWare. I decided to click on View All 2000. Who wants to pick a department?
Oh,
Yeah, but
I'm not seeing education, am I stupid?
Yeah, that's the problem.
They're the
with online stuff where there's
If you MIT, they might have an education department. But let's do a search. Here we go.
Okay.
Did a search for fencing. Look, here's PE 740.
Yeah. I found this
So
really.
here's the fencing class, just go to the search.
I'm gonna play a little bit. Okay.
Hang on, don't play yet. You'll get that in a minute.
Okay. Everybody else is playing.
You're too close to the teacher.
Yeah, all right, we're not even gonna get to UC Berkeley. So you guys, let me see your listening hands. Now we're to the hands-on portion.